Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I would not. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, I dash, honey, I dash, honey, I dash, honey, I dash, honey, I dash.
Alright, yeah, that should be interesting. Oh, he's got AJ Green? Damn. Gotta just turn it on. Alright, got the stream up and going.
I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought they could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at New Era Field in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. And this will be
Did I almost beat the
touchback
Patriots last week, I think?
over the end line.
Yeah, I think so. I know the week before that because I was gone while I put the Bengals, so they got the win. Alright,
Now a first carry for TJ Yeldon.
okay, 5 yards. I'll take that. Take that any day. We have to get the run game going because could have got TJ on the superstar, but I was in freaking Indy, so.
A very solid gain on that play.
Ooh,
First
1-7,
down got
1-6.
5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Allen. He's going to go deep for Beasley.
Damn.
And it's knocked away.
I need someone faster on the edge.
Cole Beasley, the intended target. And now it's 3rd
Oh, I
down.
should hit that tight end.
Well, that certainly looked like
Yeah,
something
I know he was using that.
in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now Allen. He can run for it, and he will.
Okay, I tried to slide, but
that
was risky.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first.
Yeah, I should have slid.
Scramble.
I could have been bad. Oh, no. No, he read that.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Forced out to his left.
The running lane's going to be open. Might as well just take it, eh?
The 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the
Now,
big
once he
hit.
starts doing a spy, then that's where he is screwed up. Zay Jones, okay.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. And
Nice,
he's
nice.
across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
To throw, it's Allen. And that's complete to Croft.
Let's go. That old Croft is a beast.
Taken down at the 46. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
52. Bound to lose one. Hey, we got tight left. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
Here's Allen on first and 10. He's going to float this one.
Got him.
Caught inside the 15. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Allen.
And
Heavy rush and down he goes.
no, I like
Give the
that.
sack to Jerome Baker. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal.
At the Dolphins' 13-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Eluding the pressure right.
Damn, throw it.
He's going to go down again. Raekwon McMillan in there to drop him at sacks on first
I was
and
trying to
second
scramble, but now he has a
downs. Now
spy.
leads to
So.
a third and long. They need to reverse the trend. The last
Okay, we'll try
plays have
Beasley.
gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Throwing now is Allen. That one complete to Yeldon.
Go!
And the stop will come
Oh,
inside
okay.
the 5 at the 4. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a fourth
Let's
and
take
goal.
the points.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just
Yep.
a little short, though, of that marker. And the 12-year veteran knocks it
All
right
right.
through. Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that was probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone. So who saw the offensive coordinator's play sheet? Probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Okay,
Quick
okay.
throw out wide, caught by Robinson.
I'm fine with that. We'll start reading that more often.
Following a pickup of
Alright, he's got
7
Rosen.
past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up second and 3 at the 32.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3.
152 fighter.
Now the former
Read that. Let's go.
And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
This one into the hands of the running back,
Okay.
Balazs. They give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that third down, keeping the the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. Threw a little dump
Nice.
to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right.
Got that outside edge, so we had to cut in, and the Haliver was right there.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play, because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it
Got
big.
Murphy.
Got it there on the option play for a loss.
Nope.
Try to throw on second
I read
down,
that like a
this one
book.
is incomplete.
Why are
all
these kids
getting the
done?
football out of the backfield? They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he
Okay.
creates mismatches they can exploit.
Spotify, don't care. Softword. Need that for college. Okay.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Spot, spot, spot. No, no, no.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He's got his man.
Oh, let's go.
And he lost the football. Now this is picked up.
That was a nice hit.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch. Then he
Joe Hayden, okay.
Took the contact and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on.
Damn it,
For
Zay
Jones, and
Jones.
it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Damn.
Oh,
Okay.
man, Brandon, not a real good throw that
Yeah.
time. It looked like he
That
tried
was
to
just
put
a
a little
swap
too
of
much air under this
bad
one,
plays.
and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have
Okay.
fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Yeah, Zay, we just need to find some fast guys on the outside, yeah?
Now Balaj. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'm coming. Watch twist.
From the gun, it's Rosen. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Damn, okay.
All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
I
That
should have
makes it
thrown
a
that pass to
7-3
Zay
lead.
Jones.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's Allen. It's caught. Jones. 12
Let's
yards
go.
that time, and a Bills first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
A first down carry now for Yeldon. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now again, right side.
Face
It's
mask.
Taylor. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key
Oh,
to good
yeah.
rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Steps away to his left. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Raekwon McMillan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. Flush to his right. Oh, Rosen is stripped to the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Run! Come on. Oh my gosh, all of them.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit?
Let's go, Yeldon. Let's go.
Touchdown, Buffalo. T.J. Yeldon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Stephen Hauschka for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
My defenses.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Robinson's got it.
Nope.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
On 2nd and 12, Rosen finding Green complete. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
Bro, A.J. Green.
All the way in for a Miami touchdown. A.J.
Hayden,
Green
really?
with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10.
We got to score here before half, at least.
Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
Check. Cross.
From the 36, Allen. He finds Yeldon. A gain of 5.
I like
Good
this
enough for the first down. Jones has it. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Draw play. This is Yeldon. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The Bills on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To the air. Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. The play fake to Balaj. Now Rosen. And he finds Parker here, complete. Yeah. That one good for 26 and a first down. Rosen now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. And that's off the mark, incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, and now it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Pilot, 64, weak. 149. I don't think you got it, son. One down. Check, alert. Here we go.
Rosen again on 2nd and 10. He's going to air it out deep for Green. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Yeah, what's up, Kevin? I remember.
A gain of 32 that time. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first
Gotta
down.
hold on to this, yeah.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
He's coming. We got double up.
Yeah, it's been going good for me. What about you?
Switch gears. 22 jet bomber.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and and they'll stop him behind the line. Parker unable to get that one, but it's going to be
why
second
school
down.
rough, like your classes or people, or?
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Middle. Hey, alert.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Looking
Nope.
end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Sanders' kick is good. And that moves
Oh,
him
just the
up by a
workload. You taking like any
touchdown.
honors classes or anything?
17-10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out
Like,
of it.
is your
Didn't get the touchdown.
class scheduling
But
the
that's
reason
actually okay. They got 3 points.
why
Able
it's
to give their
rough,
defense
or
a little
just
bit of rest, let them settle
in
down
general?
over
Like,
there. So all in all,
oh,
to
some
me,
got
that's
those
a good
classes.
drive.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking 2 of those. Well, technically 3, yeah. AP and then 2 actual college classes.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen.
What the heck was that?
And I think that one might have been intercepted.
That was
but
not
it will be
even
ruled
close
out
to
of
the guy.
bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, worth a shot.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally.
Oh, yeah.
I would
Thanks
sit
for
on
stopping
it
in,
and
Kevin.
get into
See
the
you later,
locker
bro.
room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here. as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Rosen will throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. The throw is Rosen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Hey, Jordan, 49, guys. Mike, 49. Come to my work. We want it. Come on.
Here's Rosen. And Robinson with a big catch. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26.
Throwing again, it's Rosen.
Let's go, Ed Oliver.
There to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Rosen to throw.
Let's go.
Pressure gets to him again. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down, seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the 1st down.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
A shotgun handoff now to Yeldon. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1, you know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Allen on 3rd down. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Our defense is doing good. It's just like
there by Matt Milano.
our turnovers on
I
offense,
do know from
basically.
experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Damn.
Fine green. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Rosen now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll get this out
What
in a
the?
hurry to Parker. They find some open field here.
Woo, how high did
A
you jump?
really good pickup of 28 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34. And now it's Rosen looking. And this is Parker, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Balaj. And down inside the 15 it goes. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go. Hey, Haywood. Come to me, it's me. 49.
2nd and 5 now. Rosen. And that is
Bro, no, you gotta be kidding me. AJ Green.
A.J. Green. with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Dolphins 24, Bills 10. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Allen. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now Rosen. It's complete to Robinson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They go play action. It's Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Now it's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And Oliver picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Rosen. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Star Latulippe. Providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks. And now they're staring at a 4th and long. And he gets it away, and it's a laser. Headed for the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next? Allen hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
We got to start getting over.
A teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Looking downfield for Jones.
Come, pass interference.
Knocked away and incomplete. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Recon, 132 fighter. 80. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
On first down, it's Rosen. He finds Robinson. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
Switch. 61, matchbox, white. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
They'll run here with Balaj. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Jerry Hughes on the stop. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
General West.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He's got Green. A gain of 13, it's a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball.
And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. Kalen Balaj. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To throw, it's Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure.
Oh, kill me.
Pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
He's not going to get me.
They run it with Balazs. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check it back. Check it back.
80 weapon. On that. Go.
Now Rosen looking to throw. And this is caught. It's Parker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
180! Mike, 49. Go.
And they will take a knee here.
Fitzpatrick on the keeper. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Marching band check.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Dolphins, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
His music is my medicine. And if I didn't have that medicine to keep taking, then I wouldn't be here.
You know, it has helped me in a way